If you get nervous about speaking in public, or perhaps you're absolutely terrified about it, then my favourite book that I would recommend to help is this one by Matt Abrahams. It's called Speaking Up Without Freaking Out: 50 Techniques for Confident and Compelling Presenting. And I'm going to share the 3 techniques from the book that I've found have really helped me. But what I love about this book is just how practical every single suggestion he has that is in here. And he takes you all the way through from thinking about confidence, identifying what is making you nervous, giving you suggestions depending what it is that's making you nervous on overcoming that, how to structure your talk, how to deal with Q&As, how to make things compelling. He literally has thought of everything, and it's not a massive read either, so it's quite quick to whip through. But let me take you through the 3 things that I've personally taken from this book. The first tip is to involve the audience. So that means doing things like asking them to imagine something, ask them to raise their hand if they've got experience of something, ask them to comment on a slide, ask them for an opinion. It can work whether you're giving a small presentation to a small group of people or you're standing up at an all-hands meeting in front of the entire organisation that you work for. There's loads of benefits to doing this, but I think the best thing about it is the fact that it helps take the feeling of pressure off a little bit. It's not all about you and what your opinions are or what your experience is. You're asking other people for theirs as well. The second tip is to pause. There is a real power in the pause. And when you're feeling nervous, you can tend to speak way too quickly, but also you might find yourself saying, if you're feeling nervous. So to stop yourself saying those and ums, start to notice when you're saying them. It's a big sign you probably need to slow down and then just pause. And it might feel like you're pausing for absolutely ages and you think, oh my gosh, everyone's going to be wondering why she's pausing for so long. But actually, to the audience, they won't see it as being a really long time, and it helps give your talk more weight, and it also helps make sure that you're not using those pesky filler words that don't sound good. The third tip might feel like the most obvious thing in the world, but it's one that many of us, myself included, can be at risk of avoiding, which is practicing. How many times have you got a slide deck ready and thought, oh yes, I'll just run through it in my head and then it will all be fine on the day? And it probably is okay on the day, but if this is your opportunity to really make a great impact and you really want to do well, then practicing by saying your talk out loud makes the world of difference. Those are the 3 tips that help me. I'd really encourage you to read the whole book and check out the other 47 tips that are in there. And I'd love to hear how you get on if you decide to give any of the tips a try.